How y'all doing?
How much do you think Julio can help this team?
How much?
Yeah, how much? I mean, you know his skill better than probably anyone.
Yeah, I don't want to speak for him, but I definitely think he's gonna help us. I mean, he looks good, you know, from practice and stuff. So I'm gonna let his play speak for itself. You know, I don't want to put no expectations on him. So.
What was your reaction when you found out he was coming here?
Yeah, I kind of knew already he was coming. So.
How long did you know?
Maybe a week or so. He was kind of in the air. So yeah, and I talked to him to confirm it. So.
How does he look compared to like when you were together in Tennessee? And did you help bring him there as well?
Say that again.
How does he look compared to when he was in Tennessee? And did you have something to do with him coming there also?
I think I definitely had something to do with back then too. I don't know about now. I don't think I had nothing to do with it now. But he looks fine, man. He's still moving around really well, catching the ball. You know, so I'm excited for him. Like I said, I'm gonna let his play speak for itself. So.
Having been teammates with him before, what's something that you wouldn't have known about him if you hadn't spent that time? Wouldn't have known.
Oh man, he's a clown. You know, yeah, he's a jokester, man. He enjoys himself, man. He always had great energy too. You know, I think from the outside world, you know, you may think he's very quiet and stuff like that, but he's a big kid. So. No, I don't have an example. No, I don't got an example.
What did that time mean to you? You had the chance to be teammates with him before.
I meant everything. I think that point of my career, man, I was just amazed, you know, in that time because like I stated before, like he was the reason why I played the receiver position, you know, and just play alongside him. It meant everything, just to see him up close and see how he move, and so I can learn, you know, up close and personal. You know, I always talk to him, but just seeing it with my own eyes, you know, it was a little different.
You're not going to be covering, obviously, you won't be covering Tyreek, but this is kind of a showcase of the number 1 and 2 receiving and yardage total guys in the league. Does that kind of pump you up a little bit more?
Not at all, man. Tyreek he's a really special receiver in this league. I think he's probably the most explosive player in this league. If you don't cover him, he'll change the game. But I don't worry about none of that stuff, man. I'm trying to win games. I'm trying to put my team in position to win. So I'm trying to score touchdowns. You know, I'm not worried about none of that.
Interesting contrast of styles, though, right?
For sure. So, but you know, hats off to him. He's a really great player. They have some great players over there. So we got a handful.
You already have a great room of wide receivers here. How much? What can Julio bring? And
what can he bring?
What can he bring, and how can he make you guys better?
His ability is still to separate him to run and catch the ball is going to help us out tremendously. But I think from the vet standpoint, you know, I was a vet. You know, I was like the oldest vet in the room. So now when you got somebody who is a Hall of Fame receiver, can really just tell you anything and everything, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna believe it more than from him than me. You know. So
has seen it all. Huh?
Yeah, yeah, he's seen it all.
The way he helped you
players
when
out there like that in the league, you can walk into a room and like all these professional players. I don't want to say look up to him, but he has that reputation that precedes him.
You know, I'm a little biased, man. I like I said, I feel like he might be one of the best receivers that ever played the game. You know, so if you don't listen to him, you're stupid. You know, so I'm just gonna call it what it is. So, but just guys gonna look up to him, man. He has a lot of knowledge, man. He's great people. He's not a butthole. You know what I'm saying? So he's good people. You know, most important.
What do you recall about going over him last year in practice?
I'm sorry. I should have said that. I'm sorry.
Can't take it back now.
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to repeat it, but he's a good corner, man. He's a good corner. He's physical. He's gonna challenge me, of course. So yeah, we got to come out and prepare and play our style of football.
Did the way Julio...
We need to ask you about Twitter response to Donovan put out there.
Oh man,
what
I forgot all about that. I'm sorry.
What compelled you to
Next question. Next question. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Did he respond?
I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's okay.
The way Julio helped you in your first stint together, has that kind of informed the way you become a leader?
For sure, man. Like I said, I was a vet in the room, and you know, I was trying to pour my knowledge into other guys. And so when now he comes in, and like I told Joe the other day, I said, hey man, you need to go talk to him. You know, try to ask him things, try to learn something from him. You know, it's right here for you. You know, he's here for you. So something that can develop your game, and I think just having like an older vet, like I said, Hall of Fame, first ballot receiver in your room says a lot. You know, so.
A lot of the talk, obviously, is about the Dolphins' offense. What can you guys do as an offense to, like, not only outscore them, but keep them like off the field?
Yeah, I think we're trying to outscore every opponent, obviously. But we just gotta play outside of football, man, and get back to doing what we do. You know, just staying locked in and making the most of the opportunities, making the most of every single drive. You know, so.
Was there anything that Julio showed you that you kind of turned into a signature move in terms of running routes?
Before I kind of started talking to Julio, I always say, man, Julio taught me everything he knew without even talking to me. You know, that's how much I studied this game. So the way I played the game of football is the reason is from him. You know, so that's I think that has to answer your question. I think. You don't get the way I play if Julio Jones don't lace up his cleats. You know, so that's the type of guy that I watch and I still watch today. You know what I'm saying? So.
At what point did you get in at Alabama? Falcons?
Yeah, it was early on. I think it was in the Falcons. I think it was around the time, man. I didn't even really like football. You know, I was kind of scared, to be honest. I was around like 9th or 10th grade. I was really fond of football, and Julio just watching him play the position kind of just made me like, hey, I could do that. You know, he inspired me. So yeah.
Were there things that you couldn't take from tape that you had to like ask him about when you
No, you know, I'm an athlete myself. So but just from like learning like different coverages or something that DB's doing, for sure, I definitely asked, and I definitely tried to soak in as much as I could from him.
What's your list of the top 5 all time?
I gotta go Julio. All time. I'm a little biased. I'm with this era. I don't want everybody to get mad at me. Let's see.
So Jerry Rice is out, right?
I'm sorry. Let me start over. I'm sorry. Jerry Rice. I go Jerry Rice. I go Julio. I go Calvin Johnson. Larry Fitzgerald. And I got to go AB.
Hey Jay, can we go a little off topic? Some news for the Olympics.
Okay.
Potential flag football.
Yeah.
You want in? Tell me why.
Yeah, of course. You know, I want to win a gold medal. You know, but I didn't do the math really well. You know, it's 2028. I'm gonna be about 30 years old. About to turn 30. Yeah, so it might not happen.
So not next year. You're a little disappointed it's not next year.
I'm disappointed it's not next year.
All right. You're obviously a baseball fan. Did you see the viral video with your teammates DeAndre?
Yes. I talked to him. I talked to him about that. You embarrassed us. You know, I should have talked to him, and they didn't even know the guy's name. And but that made the video even more hilarious. So they just like the atmosphere. They kept talking about the atmosphere, and then so like hats off to everybody who come out and support those guys, man. So yeah, that's what they kept talking about all the time in the locker room. So.
DeAndre is the most egregious.
Yeah.
He's from here.
Yeah.
You know?
But sometimes like he's a football player at heart. He only knows football, maybe basketball, but football. Yeah.
If you're making your flag football team, what are you putting on there? QB, running back, 3 receivers.
It's not like you're going to be that old.
Yeah, you saw.
Oh no, I mean, once you reach 30, you're old. You know that they call you old.
that hurts a little bit?
I'm sorry. Football terms. Football terms. Quarterback, I gotta go with Jay Hurts. I go me a wide receiver. I probably go Justin Jefferson, maybe Tyreek Hill. I don't even have to start. I'll come off the bench. I just want a gold medal. You know, so tight end. I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna say Dallas.
Biggest misconceptions about him as well too. What about his game or him?
I mean, he's just a great player, a great guy on and off the field. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. Like, a lot of people don't really kind of like get to know us as players. Like, yeah, you see us the way we play on the field, but like the way we interact with one another, the way we care about one another, the way we care about things in life, you know. So it's all about getting to know the player and the person too as well. So
I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.
When you first saw him play, Julio, what did you notice about AJ?
Big frame, broad shoulders, like can make amazing contested catches.
Did he remind you of you?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean he has he's the total package. And just like I said, just the consistency that he's having and showing, and just keep building on that each and every week. But like I said, he's like a little brother to me. Anything he needs from me, I'm here to give it to him, whatever the case may be. But I mean, he has all the tools, the ability, everything, and just the right mindset too. That's the big thing, is having the right mindset week in and week out to go out here and compete on a high level.
Boy, the other day you talked about how when you were at Bama, they asked you to block a lot. That was sort of the
Correct.
system. Here, there's a lot of an expectation that everybody does everything. Do you think that helps you fit into what the expectations are here?
Right. I mean, I hold those expectations on myself, right? It's not my man. Like, whether it's the blocking game, a passing game, whatever the case may be, all of us have a significant role in offense, right? So, like, I got to do my job so my brothers can do their jobs and vice versa. If they miss their block, then I don't get it. And, everybody got to be an extension to one another, and the importance of that, right? So it's just all about being accountable. Like, I always preach accountability, and that's just why I always play the game.
So now that you've had a couple practices under your belt, you feel ready for Sunday?
It feels good. I mean, it's their decision, but I feel really good. I'm just gonna continue to keep building, just stacking days.
I seen it a little bit.
See the video?
A little bit.
So I'm just curious, your response. AJ said, "Man, you gotta know it a little."
He got no
better than
baseball.
that."
Yeah, he got no more than that, because I know a lot about baseball. I love baseball. It's fun. I play MLB all day. That's one of my favorite games to play. So, yeah, man, Terrell playing. They should have gave me the mic. I'll show him how to really experience a great opportunity to witness some greatness going on right now.
And he didn't even know who Schwarber was. He didn't know his name.
Yeah, see, he playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? He don't really know, like, he was the one really starting the trenches right now. He's starting the trenches. He the one really got them boys smacking home run, because he got a head start. He started early in the year getting crazy. And, because Trey Dunn, he's starting off slow, and now Trey picked it up. Come on, them boys ain't playing right now. Like,
Trey's got to figure it out, right?
Yeah, he figured it out now. It's over with.
All right, let me ask you the Olympics. Flag football.
I'm there.
2028.
I'm there.
You're there.
If they call it Slay, I'm there.
All right, let me hear who's on the team. Who else?
Julio, Calvin. Of course, I'm going Kels at my tight end. Calling Peyton Manning, because I know he can still throw that thing. He ain't doing 100 yards. I know he can throw at least 40 yards, 50 yards still. I just need to be accurate, and I got receivers that go run and catch still, because Calvin can still run and all that good stuff. My defense, of course, I'm gonna be the corner. That's not even. I might go.
You might be able to go both ways, right?
Now, if it go both ways, if you're going both ways, I'm
a wide receiver.
I'll play slot. I'm gonna let them boys have the outside. I can't handle that Allen. That Allen too tough out there. But my corner's gonna be DRC and myself. Yeah. Who else? I like Patrick Willis at my linebacker. And I'm going Ed Berry at my safety. Who's the other safety? Who's young other safety right now? Ooh, I might go back Cam maybe Cam or Earl Thomas.
All right, we talk about dream teams. That's a little over the top, right?
Yeah.
Who in the world is competing with that?
Jesus. That's the only one who can beat us right now. Jesus.
Baseball game with DeAndre has gone viral.
Man.
So, one, what's been your reaction to seeing it? But two, AJ says he really gave you a lot of static. Like, how in the world do you not know more baseball?
Nah, he gave me a lot of static. As soon as I came back in the locker room, I don't know much baseball. I've been a fan of the sport. I like the guys and everything, but I never really sat down and watched. When I was younger, I just felt like baseball games were so long. But now I've been to this Phillies game. It just was crazy. I did see that it went viral. It was just, we didn't know it was going to be that big. We just thought we were going to have to go out there, have a good time. It was both of our first game watching the Phillies, and I didn't know what to expect. Everybody told me it was going to be exciting, but when you actually get in that atmosphere, it was crazy.
Now, are you often that good at predicting? You're like the Tony Romo. I mean, you just predicting this stuff right out of the chute, and you know now who hit it, right?
I do. I still don't know how to say his last name, but I do know exactly who hit it. How do you say Schwarber? Yeah, Schwarber. All right, this is a blooper. Schwarber. It's Schwarber. But I know how to say it. And then, but now we were just over there talking. We were hoping that somebody's going to hit a home run. Saw a few guys hit, and then he just came up with the confidence, and then he knocked it out of the park. And that's what AJ was really talking about, because when he came in here, he was like, how don't you know him? He been hitting home runs all year. I think they said he had 60 something.
He's pushing 50.
Yeah, or 50 something, 40. Yeah, it's something crazy, but man,
Now,
it's
just
amazing.
real quick, I would excuse you because you're not from here, but
Yeah.
DeAndre should know a little better.
Man, it's just he probably was so busy focusing on his craft to get here, and now he get the chance to go. And being his first one is, just because he's from here, but I know he wants to go to plenty more now.
Awesome. Real quick, on Sunday, you got yourself obviously a really difficult challenge with this team. When they bring the kind of speed that they bring, how do you prepare for it?
You just got to trust your techniques, being in your right spots at the right time. Just trust what the film is telling you, and just go out there and compete. They're fast, but we also know that we're a tough physical team, and we just got to go out there, play our game, and be in the right spots, and go play football.
Going back to any other games?
I am. If they come back here, hopefully they have to come back here at least one game, right? So I'm going to try to go to that one. Unless they got to win these two.
They come back. If they lose these two, they come back no matter what. So, they come back for at least one.
Yeah, so, hopefully I can catch that one. If not, after they beat AZ this time, we can catch the next series.